I bought the most popular budget laptop on Amazon. It has over 5,000 sales in the last month with good reviews, so let's check how good it actually is. Hit the like button and let's start. Are you looking for an affordable Windows key? Keysfan.com is the place to get it. They offer cheap and legal OEM software keys that you can activate online. You can follow the links in the description, and on checkout enter code ZOE50 to get 50% off. After you pay with the card or PayPal, you get an email with the code, which you'll then use in Windows activation settings to activate your system. Keysfan also offers Microsoft Office and other software, including games. They are having a flash sale right now with great offers, so definitely check them out. And don't forget to use the code to get 50% off. The star of the video today is the Lenovo IdeaPad 1. I got it for $369. The box looks pretty simple. Inside we have a manual, a laptop in protective foam, and a power adapter with a power cord. The power adapter is 65 watts and it is a barrel jack. The laptop case has a stylish silver color. The whole case is made of plastic, but it feels good to the touch. Feels a bit strange not having the logo in the center, we have it in the corner, and on the bottom we have a cooling openings. I can see there is a fan, we'll take a look inside later. You can see the bottom of the case has a matte finish, that's nice. We also have thick rubber legs, so far pretty good. Let's try one hand test. And it's not passing, which is not a surprise since the laptop is very lightweight, only 3.5 pounds. So from the bright side, it is very convenient if you plan to carry it to school or work. Moving on to the keyboard, it is compact but has a numpad, and I like the big clear font they used for letters. Also a separate power button and indication, great design. From the cons, the keyboard doesn't have a backlight, which is pretty shocking and I think one of the biggest downsides, especially for the price. Let's check the ports. On the right side we have an indication, an SD card reader, love to see that, and a USB. On the left side we have power, USB, full-size HDMI, Type-C and audio jack. That is a pretty reasonable config for the price. I like that it has a regular HDMI. From the cons, we don't have an Ethernet port, so you'll have to use a Wi-Fi or buy an adapter separately. Let's power it up. I connected the charger and the laptop started right away. It has Windows 11 on the board, which will take some time to set up. It took well over 1 hour with all the updates and Windows setup. I can say that the screen looks pretty good. It is a 15.6 inch 1080p, unfortunately only 60 Hz, so it's not the smoothest screen, but it is an IPS panel, so we get good colors and viewing angles. The screen angle here is pretty adjustable, so that's good. The max brightness level is the one I'm going with right now, and it feels enough in a bright room. I'm not sure if the camera gets it, but to me, the screen looks more to the warm side. We also have a 720p webcam with a microphone here, which will be good enough for media. I like that it has a real privacy shutter. You can see the camera getting physically covered with a red dot. The speakers are located in the back, and I would say they sound decent. I'll add a quick sound test in the end of the video. So far I like the design. The laptop is obviously designed for student life or work. It handles tasks like Office, YouTube, multitasking pretty well. I would say it will work great for checking email, writing essay, coding or office job. Let's quickly go through the specs and Teardown. On the board we have a Ryzen 5 5500U, 6 cores, 12 threads with 4 GHz turbo speed, 8 MB of L3 cache and the Radeon graphics. You can see our CPU is getting active cooling with this fan, so I think we will see a good thermal sync test. Then we have an 8 GB of DDR4, which is soldered to the board, and 512 GB of SSD storage. Here is a benchmark. Overall, nice specs for the price. To remove the bottom lid, you need to unscrew all visible screws and unclip it. The laptop has a slim design, so all the components are pretty compact. From the upgrades, you can install one RAM stick or swap the SSD to a better one. Let's push our CPU to the limit in Cinebench R23. It scored 6400 points, which is a solid result for the office laptop. Moving to the gaming performance, in 3D Mark the laptop scored 711 points. During the benchmark the temperature stayed under 62 degrees. I'm going to give it a shot in some games. In CS2 I got pretty much unplayable around 20 FPS, even with the 900p resolution. Very similar situation in PUBG, so it's not really for this type of game, but that doesn't mean you can't game on it. I tried running some of the low demanding games, for example example, in Creepy Tale, I got a stable 60 FPS. In Hollow Knight, even with the high settings, I get over 60 most of the time. And some of the more demanding games like Deep Rock Galactic are also playable at around 30 FPS. So you can still play some games, and there's always cloud gaming if you are desperate to play some heavy titles. I am impressed with the battery in this laptop. It holds very well in daily tasks. 1 hour of YouTube took 25% from a full battery. And the 65W charging works pretty well. It took 30 minutes to get to 50%, 1 hour to 88%, and 1 hour 44 minutes to 100. Connecting a monitor to this laptop is easy thanks to full-size HDMI. And if you want to have it running as a stationary laptop, that works great. You have enough USBs for your keyboard and mouse. I think the Lenovo IdeaPad 1 is a great office laptop. It has enough performance to run smoothly all the apps you'll need for work or school. Let me know what you think, don't forget to hit the like button to support this channel, and I'll see you in the next video.